stripes. Oh. Yes.
That's an excellent question. We hope for questions like that, actually.
Yeah.
The question was, as Christians, has our anime ever conflicted with our Christian life? Unequivocally, yes. You guys will never know how many roles I've turned down because I really did not feel good about the show. Having said that, you guys, it's a really difficult, it's a fine line. Because there is good anime and there's bad anime. And we all know that.
And there are good characters and bad characters. And as Christians, we can't just say, well, I'm only going to play good guys. Everybody, you can't have a story without the villains. And it would get really old for me as an actor, and for Vic too, if all the time we were playing this sweet, nice person, like who saves the day. That, and we often, a challenge we have to overcome is scrutiny from other Christians who don't understand what it is we do, and that's very, very difficult at the end of the day. There haven't been too many roles that I've had to turn down because fortunately enough, at Funimation, everyone knows about my faith. We can be very vocal there, and it's a wonderful environment, so people won't have me audition for things if they feel that I don't think that Caitlin would want to do this. On the flip side, I've done a role recently where I think I've said more curse words than I ever have in my life. But I took the part on purpose because, to me, none of it seemed superfluous. It was all there with the reason to show what kind of person this girl really was, and then in the end, she totally gets what's coming to her. And that's not a spoiler. It's the type of show where you know that that's what's going to happen anyway.
I as well. From working at ADV long enough,
I just wanted to put that out there and say, like, I'm not perfect, and like, if you ever hear me say a cuss word, it's like, oh my God, Caitlin's an awful person because she said she never does that. I never said that I don't. I just want to make that clear.
But it's very important that you remember the distinction between a person and a character they play. Okay? Really, it's very important. The example I like to use, we were talking about this at breakfast today. The example I like to use is this. Even in a church play, somebody's got to play Judas. Am I right? Yep. Does that mean that that Deacon Steve here, who plays Judas, is really Judas? How dare you play such a horrible person? No, for the sake of the story, you need someone to play certain characters. And it's the same with anime. And here, let me say this to you guys, from my heart, with all the love I have for you. Don't get your values from a cartoon. Okay? They're just entertainment. And at the end of the day, you should not be looking to an animated show to help you decide about important things in your life. They're fun and they're entertaining, but don't give them that much power over your lives. I love God. He has been so good to me, I cannot begin to tell you. I roll out of bed in the morning and right to my knees, and I thank Him for the gift of my life and the blessings He's given me. And I don't take any of that for granted. I'm privileged to share with you our lives together and the things that we love. Those are blessings and gifts from Him, and I do not take any credit for it. So having said that, there are shows that we try to steer clear of. There are characters we try to steer clear of. In fact, Kurt Weber from Full Metal Panic was originally supposed to swear all the time. All the time. And my first session, I said to the director, is this really necessary? Come on. And he goes, well, if you can sell it, if you can sell his attitude without swearing, show me. And I did it. And from that point on, every time Kurt's had a swear word, he's like, you don't have to say that if you don't want to. I'm like, thank you, thank you. We try to live our faith out as best we can. You know what?
Hello?
We're not perfect. want you to, somebody didn't want you to hear that. We're not perfect, but we do the best we can, and we think very conscientiously about the things we do.
Thank you for that question.
Yes,
So
very much.
nice.